There is something really magical about Alton Towers during any event, but especially Christmas. That's right, Christmas at Alton Towers. Now, I know what you're thinking, there's not a lot open. We live in Portsmouth, have we really driven 4 hours for this? Well, the answer is yes. Yes, we have. I can't lie to you. I love seeing the magical Alton Towers at Christmas. The towers in the background, we hear the chapels open, so we're looking forward to getting to there. We're gonna go and get on a couple of rides that are open. I think there should be more open, definitely. But look at the view as we walk down here. Everything is done out really nicely. Obviously the music's playing. We've had some festive music as well. Lots of Christmas trees around, which I love, and a lovely massive Christmas tree the other side of this to really bring the event together. There is some festive street food as well. You have an elf munch mix, a loaded fries. Oh, Christmas loaded fries. Now Chessington doing something like this, I have to say. They look fantastic. Actually, Chessingtons do look a little bit better, I won't lie to you, but until I see it in person, I'm not sure. But that, yeah, that looks like I could eat a couple of those. And a gingerbread glow hot chocolate. I'm not a gingerbread person. I won't be doing that for sure. But we'll be able to get the street food. But look at this, it is just beautiful. It's cold, it's 5 degrees today. It's definitely not warm. It feels like Christmas. Oh, we've got more festive food. Look, Merry Melt turkey and a matcha strawberry. And here is Christmas. So ride-wise, we only have, in terms of big rides, Hex and Curse. You've got Cbeebies Land open and Munity Bay open as well down there. Yeah, we're gonna head around the park, get on some rides. Okay, we've come out too early. Now the Christmas loaded fries can be found here, and this is the one we saw the picture of up there, but you can also get a festive burger. I have to say, that doesn't look great, but you can get the sleigh ride kitchen hot dog as well. Loaded sausage roll for £7, battered mince pies for £6, spicy wings, ooh, 15 quid for the burger, onto the walk. It's all very festive around here as we head to the Hollow. So it's actually the Holly Hollow for Christmas, which I like, which leads down to Gloomy Wood. And of course, the home of Curse of Alton Manor. Now, you can't go the lake view, and to be honest, the lake view it's been raining so heavily, I imagine it's flooded down there. But I love these little overlays, they just look brilliant. I love the hat. I'm so easily pleased, it's unreal. It does feel very quiet indeed as we walk down here. As we said, there are no kind of big rides open. So needless to say, it's not that busy. You know, I guess if Wicker Man was open, or even the runaway train, I have to say, I think the runaway train probably should be open. I think it really adds a little bit more to it. We do have Spinball back for February, but that's not open either. So we kind of enjoy the overlay, and the overlay is quite cool.
Merry Christmas!
Oh, wasn't expecting that, I have to say. Wasn't expecting that. I imagine at night it looks really festive, but the park is only open until 4 o'clock, so I don't really think you get to see this too much at night. I guess on an overcast day, maybe at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you might be able to pick up a little bit of night, but it's certainly not like Scarefest or anything where it's definitely dark. Now, I do think they tell some jokes down here as well when we get down here, but this would look beautiful at night. This whole walk would look beautiful at night. I guess there's not really enough open to keep it all open.
Well, not me.
Ah.
Me, rather chatter, but it's all good. I've got you by my side.
Oh no, can't move away from each other, can we?
No.
Here, what's worse than Rudolph with a runny nose?
I don't know what is worse than Rudolph with a runny nose.
I dread to think.
Frosty the Snowman with a hot flush.
I think with the jokes, I think everything has just turned off, but that doesn't stop you appreciating. It doesn't stop you appreciating it. I mean, come on, that is brilliant. That is brilliant. I absolutely love that. We have some festive tombstones. Deck the halls and then the stairs, caught out with tinsel in her eye. Full of cheer, ate all the pudding and disappeared. Brilliant. Of course, Curse of Alton Manor is kind of Christmassy in the fact that it's held for New Year. So the fact it's done up for Christmas and is open for Christmas is quite something, to be honest with you. And they've done a little bit of a Christmas overlay on it. And I know they have inside as well, so we will check out inside too. We can see the tree there. But look at it. Absolutely love it, really do. And of course, nothing else is open, so we can't go either side. However, I've seen no one walk down here. So Curse of Alton Manor, here we come. Oh yes, it's Christmas at Alton Manor. Look at that. Wow, look at this.
Please may I go to the party?
No, you may not. No,
It just sort of makes sense.
we're actually little creature.
Right, we're going on board. Obviously we can't take you on board, but we're going on board Curse of Alton Manor on the 19th of December. That's crazy. I have to say, underrated overlay of the year. That was brilliant. So I just thought it was like the queue line and the shop here that was done, but no, not at all. There's a lot of Christmas trees in there, a lot of decoration in there, even a snowman at the end. But the most impressive thing, for sure, is the mirrors. So when you follow the mirrors and you see yourself going along, and then she joins you on there, she's wearing a Christmas hat. A nice festive music going on up here. And it is all lovely done out. I think there is a photo opportunity up here as well. Now, I have heard the chapel's open, so quite looking forward to getting in a chapel. But we've also heard that this bad boy's open for Christmas. It's absolutely weird that Walliams is not open. I find that so peculiar, and the cars as well, I find so weird they're not open. However, look at this. Hex, a Legend of the Towers, is open. As you can see, all this is closed. Yeah, I find it so weird that David Walliams isn't open. Absolute win. I mean, I'm not complaining, because I'd much rather go in this. I can't imagine this needs much of a Christmas overlay, to be honest with you. No, but it doesn't matter. I love this. Ah, Hex. No, I know, it does still need some tweaks, and I agree, it does need some tweaks. Not many, not as many as what people think, but it needs some tweaks. I love it. I love the fact it's open. Now, I understand that the chapel is open down here and the door is open, and I haven't been in here, I don't think, in the last 5 years. I don't think I've seen this open. And it is beautiful in here. Absolutely beautiful. This was a restored area of Alton Towers, of the towers. And there's not a lot that's been restored, in fairness. And look at this. This is beautifully restored. They took a lot of time doing this and then just leave it closed. It's quite something. It's very echoey in here, as you can imagine. And there we go. But yeah, the whole ceiling was restored, or the glass was replaced, or the stained glass windows were replaced around here. It is just beautiful in here. Now granted, these ones probably need doing. I don't think these were done. I think the tops were, but I'm not sure the bottoms were. But obviously that one was, the top ones were, and the gorgeous ceiling. But it's just not open during the year. So you used to be able to walk around the whole towers area. Now I know it's got a little bit derelict, and of course they put mazes in there, which doesn't help, but it was just so cool to walk around it all. And I know the restoration work is ongoing, it takes a long time, but can you imagine if this was a fully functioning sort of house? This used to be a gift shop in here, I believe, as well, back in the day. And you used to be able to walk through this side for gift shop wise. And it is unutilised space. You could easily have something in here. It's very echoey, but really cool. We've moved from Hex and we are heading back down to Curse to get another ride in on Curse. Really impressed with this overlay, to be honest with you. I still think it would be great if the runaway train was open and you could walk through there, and maybe even Pizza and Pasta. Chesington have theirs open, so the Legoland with festive offerings. So it would be kind of nice if they did here as well, and it just had something else to the mix. No reason why that can't be open, to be honest with you. Ah, Curse. We're coming back in for a couple of rides. Christmas continues round here. Of course, the show is on there in a minute. We're going to catch that very shortly, but you can walk around to Munity Bay and of course go in at the Sea Life, but we're going to head off to the show. It is a nice stage set up here for sure. I still think this area is too small. I mean, this is a really quiet day where we'd only seen like 5 people before coming down here, and now there's loads of people down here, which is quite coincidental. You've got to think at a weekend, it's rammed here. This was absolutely rammed. for Halloween as well. I prefer the stage out on the main area. That said, it's quite enough today that we can catch a bit of the sprout.
Hello, my little sugar plums. I almost forgot we were expecting visitors today in Christmas Town. It has been such a busy time. My lovely Nick is having the power nap of a lifetime. Still, since you're all here, would you like to hear the story? Oh, I'm glad you said yes. Would have been a very short show if you hadn't.
What have we done, Santa? Stop! I know what the problem is. It's me. I think I've lost the Christmas spirit.
Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas, sir. What's going on here?
Oh, it's all my fault. I've lost the Christmas spirit. Look at me.
Nothing in Mutiny Bay we're going to do today. I don't have the boys with me, so spinning on the mayhem really isn't an option. But that was some clips there from the show. I have to say, I mean, it is obviously aimed at children, I get that. But when the line comes out, can we wrap those pigs in blankets and feed them to Santa? That is one of the creepiest things I think I've heard this year. Can't lie to you. I don't know why the elves would be feeding Santa pigs in blankets, but it's very peculiar, to say the least. We end with the frogs, which are of course all festive. You know, it's beautiful. I love walking around Alton Towers at the best of times. I really do. I think it's just such a beautiful park to walk around. It's really relaxing, particularly when it's quiet, which it is quiet. I imagine it'll be a bit busier on the run up to Christmas. It's, as I said, the Friday. Not everyone's broken up. There's a few kids here, but not many. Ride offerings, it's lovely to have Hex and Curse open. In fact, as I said, I think Curse is underrated, just the excellent job they've done with that. And everything's working, all the effects are working. It's really Christmas up. It's just perfect to the story. It works really, really well. But you do walk away over there for just that and walk back again. I really think something like the runaway train should be open, and they can walk, you can walk all the way around there, get the buffet open. Maybe not for days like this, but definitely for weekend days. I know it's been busier for sure. It just make more sense to have that little bit more ride offering. I don't know why David Walliams isn't open either. It makes perfect sense for that to be open, and the rides up there have been open before. That said, show's really good for the family. You've got meet and greets, you've got beautiful decoration with the towers background. I mean, you just can't beat that view. With Cbeebies, Octonauts open as well. So definitely better than previous years. Still room for improvement though, still room for improvement. We've had a wonderful time here at Alton Towers. I absolutely love coming to the park, especially when it's quiet, as I said, have a little look around, and the park is really well decorated for Christmas, and we'll be back in February.